Hey KidsLife, welcome to our series Exit This Way. In this series, we'll be exploring the book of Exodus and the journey of the Israelites as God rescues them from the hands of Pharaoh. With the help of Moses, God takes them from the land of Egypt and into the land that he had promised Abraham and his descendants. We will learn about the faithfulness of God and the miracles he performed, proving time and time again that God always protected and rescued his people. Even when the people made mistakes, God never turned his back on them. KidsLife, are you ready to get into it? Let's go play a game.
What's up, KidsLife? It is game time. This game is called Cup Flip. What you're gonna need is some cups and a table. This is how you play. You put it at the edge of the table and then you try and flip it so it lands on the table. The first person to flip all their cups wins the game. Are you ready to go? 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, KidsLife, that is it. That is the end. Hope that you had fun, but let's go check in on our friends. Steady, steady. Oh, I am trying to assist you.
Oi, mate, you right?
What?
Oh my.
Who are you? What is this?
It is I, Grilled Bear. You might be familiar with my show. These are my cameramen, of course.
No.
Ah. Well, that hurts a bit, but you know, well, this is Karen.
Sharon.
My name is... Who? No.
Is it Philip?
How long do you think he's been out here?
Steve?
Too long.
Hello? Oh, it's Devin! That is my name. It's Devin.
Right.
Yes, and that is a sweet snake that's been caught in a nasty trap.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna get me!
Ah, a crisis, you see. If we were to leave this here snake to its own devices in its netted captivity, it would surely perish. And we, in wild nature, cannot let that happen.
What is he doing?
He's talking to the camera.
Oh, he's crazy, right? Yes, you're crazy, right?
Well, you might get that. I understand traversing nature and its crazy, dangerous, mischievous, madness form. I guess you could say it's crazy.
Okay, crazy man.
So, what are we gonna do about the snake?
We're going to free it.
Without it biting us?
That is a good question. The little cutie snake gets all frazzled when I try to snatch it, but if we work together as a team, I'm sure we could accomplish the mission.
Well, a dire situation. Even though the snake is deadly and this is dangerous work, we cannot just sit idly by as nature lovers and leave this snake to its own devices. Here we go, team. Are you ready? But first, a word from our sponsor, the library, where snakes aren't deadly. Yeah.
Welcome back, explorers. I'm so glad you're here. Your jungle adventures look absolutely wild. Are you ready for our next story? Rightio, let's go. After the first 9 plagues that God brought upon Pharaoh and the Egyptians, Pharaoh still refused to let the Israelites go. God told Moses he had one more plague, the worst one of all. Moses went to Pharaoh and told him exactly what would happen. At midnight, the Lord will pass through Egypt, and every firstborn son in the land will die, but none of the Israelites will be harmed. When this happens, you and your officials will tell us to leave. In order for the Israelites to be saved that night, God told them to choose a lamb or goat without any spot or blemish. It must be killed, and the blood sprinkled over the doorposts of the Israelite houses. This would be a sign for the Lord to pass over their houses so that no one in those families would die. Even after hearing this, Pharaoh did not believe Moses. On the same night, God told the Israelites to prepare a meal of roast meat with bitter herbs and bread without yeast to be eaten at midnight. God told them that when they eat this meal, they should have their sandals on and be dressed ready to leave quickly and travel. When midnight came, the angel of the Lord went through the land and struck every firstborn male. Pharaoh's son died along with the sons of all of his officials. There was great sadness throughout all of the land. Pharaoh summoned Moses and Aaron during the night, saying, "Get up, leave my people, you Israelites. Take your flocks and herds and leave." God granted the Israelites favor with the Egyptians, and they gave them silver, gold, and clothing to take with them. About 600,000 men, their families and livestock left Egypt that night. After 430 years living in Egypt, many of those spent in slavery, the Israelites were finally free and on their way to the land God had promised them. God told the Israelites to continue celebrating God's faithfulness and provision in the Passover festival. Each year, they were to prepare a meal that would remind his people of the miracles he performed in freeing them from Egypt. The Passover meal was a sign that God always saves his people, just like Jesus did when he sacrificed his life on the cross for our freedom.
Woo! A desperate situation turned around. A snake saved through ingenuity, geniusy, smartness, and... Devin. Yeah, great work, Devin. Cheers, mate.
Teamwork goes a long way. I'm grateful for your help.
Hey guys, this was a pretty big moment. I've never helped save anything before.
It's a good feeling, isn't it? You know what? This calls for a toast.
A good thing indeed to take a moment to remember what has been done.
A snake was saved.
Look at us. It's like our own mini little Passover thing, reflecting on the goodness of God, what we've done saving snakes and all that jazz. Cheers.
Ha! I like that.
I'm just glad no one was bit.
Oh, I was for sure bit.
Oh, what? No! Don't move! Keep that limb immobile!
I'm just kidding. It's a practical joke. I try to be funny sometimes.
That's not funny.
No, your faces were priceless.
I nearly had a heart attack.
Well, it's been a highly charged day. Saving snakes, fatal near misses, giving thanks to God for all he's brought us through, and I, grilled bear, as I keep on exploring wild nature.
This story is all about God's protection of the Israelites as he finally rescues them from Egypt. Pharaoh's heart was still so stubborn that he refused to listen, but God was determined to do whatever he had to do to rescue them. God tells the Israelites to celebrate the Passover meal every year to remind them how he passed over their homes and spared their lives. In the same way, we celebrate communion. Communion is a reminder to us that Jesus died and saved us. Just like Jesus rescued us, the Passover is a reminder that God has always protected and saved us. This story is the fulfillment of God's promise in our memory verse, which is Exodus 6, verse 6. Therefore, say to the people of Israel, I am the Lord. I will free you from your oppression and rescue you from your slavery in Egypt. I will redeem you with a powerful arm and great acts of judgment. Thanks for joining us, Kids Life. See you next week.